The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Back-to-back carries here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Purdy taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Red.
From the pistol, it's Young. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On the double.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Carolina.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Young on the play action. He rolls to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
It's set. It's set.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there. Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
It's set. Cut.
They'll throw. Third and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. What a dive. I think he caught it. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a first and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal.
Outside. Up.
Oh, Fullback's got it. Look at the power. He runs it across. Touchdown. The 49ers pull out in front for their 13-zip. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old-school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. To kick it away. Here's Moody. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action. Here's Young. Throw complete to Thielen. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Dumps it off to his running back. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pick up at 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's good. Panthers first down. He's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's Young again.
First down, Panthers.
Hits his running back. He's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Again, it's Young. Pass is cut at the 9. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get set. Get set.
They'll run here on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Outside. Start.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Gets everything he has under this one. They connect on the deep shot. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Get set. Get set. Right around top. Yellow. Up.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
21. Outside. 18. Watch out.
Hand off to the back. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throw is caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Outside.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Get set. Get set. Outside.
They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Yellow. Yellow.
3rd and goal, Purdy. He brings it in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Young on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He gets 22 out of that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The left side, Sanders has it. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Steal. Check steal.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is...
Some early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. Now they're staring at a 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
54-yard attempt.
And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
They design this off left tackle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
We go, boys.
Back to the well again. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down.
Get set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He's brought down before the return gets far. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. He's got a man left. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 50 red.
From the pistol, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Here we go.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He's got it inside the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ready, ready. Red, Eagle, blue.
1st down, Young. Finds his man over the middle. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. 21.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
18. Watch out. Stop.
Another carry for it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down throw by Purdy. And he put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
18, watch out! Yellow.
The give now out of the shotgun. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Yellow. Get set, get set. Rise up. Yellow.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Outside. 18. Yellow. Yeah, you. Heads up, heads up.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The 49ers with the football, hoping to close out a playoff victory. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set. Yellow. Here we go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Return coming from the 14. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ball's red. Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. On the move, headed right. Finds a seam down the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Check smash. Check Fury.
Man in motion here. Young on 1st and 10. That's it again to Smith and Jigba. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you've got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Okay, ready?
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Ultra. Go ultra. Ready?
Young throwing here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes third and goal. They're headed up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers come through to tie it in the 4th. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Panthers 28, 49ers 27.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Play action now. Purdy. He put everything he had into this one. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, they'll run. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers, but they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
First down, Purdy to throw. Hits his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Go ahead.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers down by only 1. First and 10 from the 32.
Outside. Got it. 18. Watch out. 21.
Hitting him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
They're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First down from the 42. They give it to him again. They sold it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down. San Francisco calls it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And he will have the Panthers first down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right. Set. Hut. Yellow. 42. Hut. Hut.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout.
Ready.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
52 blue.
We're drawn up front. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.